Being able to communicate with the animals, people can see we are all one universal mind. We are all connected, every living thing, and that we're no different than our animals.
Greetings, precious viewers, and welcome to Animal World, our co-inhabitants. This is the first in a two-part series featuring an insightful journey into the inner world of animals with telepathic animal communicator Candi Cooper of Los Angeles, California, USA. Ms. Cooper's work with animals has been profiled on many prominent television channels in the U.S., including E! Entertainment Television, Animal Planet, and others. She is the founder of Adoption 911, which is a non-profit animal rescue organization that also operates an animal sanctuary called the Sweetwater Ranch near Los Angeles. Adoption 911 has rescued horses, alpacas, birds, dogs, donkeys, cats, bunnies, sheep, turtles, snakes, goats, pigs, and other animals and strives to rehome them with caring families. Since childhood, Candi Cooper has always had a deep connection with animals, and every being has a special place in her young and loving heart. Miss Cooper realized she had the ability to communicate and to truly understand animals at a very early age.
I believe that the first time I realized I was talking to the animals when I was about 3 years old, my very first dog was a little Chihuahua. And I always talked to him. One night I heard him crying, and I told my parents about it. They didn't think that it was real because they didn't hear anything. And then the next morning he was terminally ill. We found out, and he passed away. So when I look back, I can validate it that way, knowing that that was probably when I first really realized it.
Her special gift allows her to connect inside with animals of all shapes and sizes.
It's a beautiful experience. When I walk in a room, I hear all the animals talking to me, just like I would walk in a room with a bunch of two-leggeds and hear their conversation. I can talk to any animal in present or on the other side or over the Rainbow Bridge, as a lot of animal people like to say it. I have no problem with animals that have passed away. Crickets, squirrels, cats, dogs, horses. Wow. When I connect with the animals on the other side, it's always very different. The imagery that they send me, people have this vision of a heaven or what it looks like on the other side, and I've learned to see it as a completely parallel universe to ours right now, running at the same time, but yet different, yet connected. It's all one energy. It's all one universe.
How does telepathic animal communication work? How do animals express themselves? Miss Cooper shares what she receives from animals during conversations.
Well, it's the telepathic highway of life. I mean, it's way faster than the internet. Sometimes it just comes so quickly. It's like it floods me with their energy, their images, their emotion. It can be a little overwhelming, and sometimes I just have to kind of slow it down, but I channel it, and then as I take it in, I spill it back out as I interpret it. I receive images. It's almost like a movie. I receive taste. I hear as if I'm inside of them. I can feel them. It's pretty amazing. Each animal is very different, like each one of us. Some of them are a little more shy. Some of them are more outgoing and very vocal. I do hear the voices, and it's pretty cool because I can get more of an insight on the animal. Like if you see a picture of somebody and then you actually meet them and you feel their energy and you hear their voice, it gives you such a deeper perspective of who they really are. And so when I connect with the animals in that way, I'm virtually like inside of them.
Animal companions are very sensitive and are conscious of their surroundings. Miss Cooper now gives an example.
Many times when I communicate with the animals, they send me images from their home. I'm inside their house, and I can tell the owner the color of their furniture, their drapes. It's really kind of crazy. I'm like, how did you know that? That's because your animal lives there. And a lot of times the animals even will compliment the human and say, I really like the colors in the house. I really like the energy, the way that you've decorated the house. I get that a lot. It's really wonderful. So they're very aware of the environment that we as humans present to them. So when you think your animal's not paying attention to your new drapes or your new carpets or the air freshener that you put in the house, they are.
When we return, Candi Cooper will share the heartwarming story of a mother horse who motivated her to start her nonprofit animal rescue project, Adoption 911. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Each and every single animal has their own purpose and identity for being here and being a part of this energy, as we call it, this universe that we live in or that we visualize as our reality. I've learned so much from the animals every day when I connect with them.
Welcome back to Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, here on Supreme Master Television, as we continue our interview with telepathic animal communicator Candi Kane Cooper of Los Angeles, California, USA. Miss Cooper is a passionate advocate of animal rights and welfare. Her acquaintance with a graceful mare named Princess inspired her to start Adoption 911, a nonprofit animal rescue group that saves, cares for, and rehabilitates vulnerable animals.
I have a nonprofit that I'm very proud of, and it started one afternoon. I was doing an undercover documentary on horse slaughter for the local news, and before I even got out of the car, this beautiful mare was screaming to me. And I walked up to her and she said, help me, save me. And I said, what's wrong? And she said, I'm having a baby. And I said, when? And she said, now. And I said, turn the cameras off. We're not doing this today. Today we are going to save some horses. And that moment is what changed me. I rescued that horse, brought her home, and I have her little baby out back.
Let's now meet some of the sanctuary's friendly residents, including Jazz, daughter of Princess.
I want to welcome you to my crew back here. We have Astro, the amazing wonder puppy, who is the protector of all. Thank you. We have beautiful Apollo, who I just rescued about 4 months ago, and he is, as you can tell, looking magnificent. He's a 10-year-old quarter horse. This is Chingy. He's a retired movie horse. He's a thoroughbred. He's about 23. His last movie was Zorro. Very impressive. He still does sign autographs. And then we have Jasmine, baby Jazz. And this is the little girl that I was telling you about that we rescued her mom when she was pregnant. She's just a little over a year now, and more beautiful than I could ever expect. And our latest addition is baby Niblet. and he is a Nigerian dwarf. I'm working with my animal rescue to help prevent cruelty to animals. And then on the other side, I'm working through my animal communication every day. I feel that every animal that I connect with and every owner that I can enlighten that calls me to help them already sees a different pathway for the future, for human and animal interaction. And if I can help validate it through connecting them a little closer with their animal, through a reading with me or a session with me, then I've accomplished a lot that day.
Miss Cooper has discovered that every animal is a unique being with their own lovable personality. There is no such thing as one label that fits every dog, horse, or rabbit.
As humans, we put these labels on the animals. Again, each and every animal is its own entity and has its own persona once you get to really know them. Personally, I've never met an animal that wanted to be dominated or wanted a human being to be their pack leader, ever. They want to work in harmony and in conjunction with their humans. Horse owners are kind of privy to this knowledge, I'd say a little bit more than canine or feline owners, because natural horsemanship's been very popular the last 5-10 years, where it's in partnership with your animal. So I'm of the mindset, partnership, not dominance. And animals are completely nonviolent by nature.
We asked Miss Cooper for tips on learning to communicate inside with animals.
We all have certain talents. Some of us can play the piano, and some of us play chopsticks, and some of us go on to be concert pianists. It just depends. If you unlock that door and see what's behind it, well, then the possibilities are, endless. But you have to just take that first step. When you learn to quiet down your conscious mind and you stop thinking about yourself every day, all day long, and that ongoing tape that we run, most of us run all day long, and you're in the moment, you're going to be surprised what you can receive. It's just like fine-tuning into that frequency. It's all around us. It's there. But can you tune into it?
Our gratitude goes to Candi Cooper for being a bridge between humans and animals through her work as a telepathic animal communicator, and for showing true kindness to our animal friends by founding Adoption 911. Please join us tomorrow on Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, for the second and final part of our interview with the caring Miss Cooper. For more details on Candi Cooper, please visit www.thesweetwaterranch.com. Thank you, lovely viewers, for your company today on our program. Up next is enlightening entertainment after noteworthy news. May your life be blessed with the love of animals.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AW.